What they just did in Spokane, Washington will make you sick to your stomach.
So you guys should pass a policy that puts a ban on data centers in our county because we have real problems.
There are so many reasons why this fire reminds people of exactly what we saw in Lahaina, Maui, and Paradise. The speed at which this fire tore through the city left people with almost no time to evacuate. In some neighborhoods, police officers had to go door to door just to get people out.
Get him. Go save some people, folks. Oh, man. Dude. Ground zero. Look, we got homie right here asking someone to please get out. Hopefully they're out. That guy over there, too. Look at him. I'm sure they're out.
It's coming in so many different directions. We don't know how it started. No one's telling us shit.
A lot of people didn't even have time to move their expensive cars or get their pets out of the house.
I never thought I would have to make this video. Last night, in the Old Trails fire in Spokane, Washington, I lost my house. And not only did I lose my house, I lost my truck, and in the back, I lost my Camaro. My house is completely leveled. My neighbor has a first responder in his family, so that's how I got this video. No one's allowed in my neighborhood, but it's all gone.
Yet people kept reporting that there were no firefighters on the scene even hours after the first homes started burning down.
Well, that's our house right there. It's about to go down in flames. That's this one right here? Yep. That's our neighbor Larry over there. It's on fire right now. That's Barb. Next to her is Charm. The one over from that is my childhood friend Sam. It's all on fire and there's not a single responder here. In her, brother.
It's almost like no one cared that 600 homes had just turned to ash, leaving 60,000 people homeless within hours. And to top it all off, the fire itself seemed very strange. A lot of the trees around the properties are fine. Street signs are untouched, but the cars in the driveways are completely melted, and the homes themselves have just vanished, turned into piles of ash. And here's the thing, I personally saw the same thing when I visited Lahaina. And what I've noticed as I'm walking around here, my feet are sticking to the ground. It's like a tacky surface. Homes gone, cars melted, but somehow buildings with blue paint and a lot of the trees were still standing. All right, let's see if you can help answer this question. Why is everything completely turned into ash and dust? Except for this blue house. Which is still intact, and blue vehicles. So you can understand why people are skeptical about the official story behind this tragedy. But then there's the real question. Who would benefit from this? Well, let me tell you something. A Spokane County commissioner was reportedly having secret discussions with a company to build a massive data center in the area. The company in question is Apricus Energy Solutions. It has no record of building anything before. Only 11 employees, but somehow they were ready to build a 1,000-watt data center in this area. When the plan came under fire, the commissioner claimed he didn't know about the company. But emails show he held secret Zoom calls with the CEO of Apricus, who was pushing for tax breaks for the project. Residents hated this plan, and just weeks before the town burned down, county commissioners were considering banning data centers altogether.
A temporary 9-month moratorium will give us the time to really understand the potential impacts of these facilities before they're built and make sure that responsible rules are in place first.
Now, with half the town gone, people think we might start seeing more than one data center in this area.
How convenient is it that now, in the same area that they were going to build the data center up north, there's a huge fire burning down? Do you know what eminent domain is? Eminent domain allows the state or the government to seize pieces of land and repurpose them for public use. But there are requirements that have to have been met in order for them to do this. Now, conveniently, if land is burnt and ravaged by a wildfire, private property, the government is then allowed to seize that land and use it to build data centers.
Now, moving on, I want to cover some very interesting updates in the Charlie Kirk case. Candace Owens just went viral while warning people that Tyler Robinson might get Epsteined.
There's a narrative being spun right now by the media that Tyler Robinson is or was suicidal. That is not true. And that's a very scary thing when suddenly they're saying he's suicidal and, you know, he's in solitary. And he's not suicidal. So that was the reason why this information urgently came to me.
Now, some people have tried to use Tyler's text messages as proof that he always expected to die over being the alleged assassin of Charlie Kirk. But here's the thing. We all know how shady those text messages sound, and we've also seen Tyler in court. As you can see, he doesn't really look too concerned about what's going on. We also know he has the complete support of his family.
What are you guys for Tyler? What are you for Tyler or the other side? Grandparents. Oh, your grandparents? Oh,
I'm really sorry you're going through this.
yeah, it's tough for you guys.
Yeah, it sucks. But we're here to support him. So.
Yeah, we think your grandchild is absolutely brave, but I'm an investigative journalist, so
well, I can see. I'm
Man, you know, you're constant, I can tell you that you're very right. That's why, yeah.
And my dad was a cop for years.
Yeah.
We showed him all of this.
So the question people can't stop asking is, why would Tyler want to end it all? And since we're on this subject, a guy just proved how Tyler Robinson could not have taken a 30-06 rifle onto that rooftop by hiding it in his pants.
Okay, I was getting a little annoyed just seeing people that I know better. I have a very similar gun to the alleged. This is a 30-06, same, most people have this gun, okay? I know the people saying that the footage is real have the same gun. I'm 6'8", okay? I'm taller than Michael Jordan. You see the bottom there? This is what it would look like in sweatpants. I'm 265 pounds, 6'8". This is retarded. Okay, this is like the dumbest, stupidest thing I've ever seen. And it's obviously not what anyone saw. This goes all the way down my leg. Guys, if you're just a liar, why? Why would you lie about this? This is so stupid. Okay? Just stop lying. It's nuts.
As you can imagine, some people still tried to convince everyone that Tyler was hiding a long-ass rifle in those skinny jeans.
There's a rifle on my persons. To put it back together, you literally just do this. And then this. And then screw, 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 screw. Takes about 20 seconds. Okay, go f*** yourself.
First of all, we can all see the gun through his shirt, right? Even though he tried to press it down. We saw nothing like that in the courtroom video.
Coming up the stairs of the parking structure. Again, he seems to be having issues walking.
But we also know he was on that rooftop, allegedly, for less than 2 minutes. Even if he somehow hit it while walking up the stairs and took the perfect shot right after assembling it, we never see him taking it apart. He just didn't have the time. And yet the rifle still vanished. What kind of scary disease did they just release in this English town?
An urgent search has been launched for a man who may have a contagious condition after he suddenly disappeared from a hospital. CCTV released by Lancashire Police shows Dean Hesketh leaving Royal Preston Hospital on Tuesday wearing a face mask. Members of the public are warned not to approach Dean if they spot him, as cops believe he could have a contagious condition. A spokesperson for Lancashire Police said to call 999 if you see him.
People had so many questions about this news story. What kind of disease are we talking about? It can't just be some flu or STD because they're treating this guy like a fugitive. They're telling people to stay away from him and call the police immediately, and that's not even the strangest part. Apparently, they didn't know his real name because he used several aliases. They also couldn't find his address. And when they finally managed to catch him, they refused to explain what contagious condition he had. They haven't charged him, so he's not a criminal, but they still won't give any details about him. And that's why people are coming up with their own theories about his mysterious illness. Some say he's the first case of a zombie apocalypse, while others think he could be one of the first hantavirus patients. What do you think is going on here? Speaking of diseases, this is shocking. They just confirmed the first 2 deaths caused by the explosive diarrhea virus in the US.
First known deaths tied to the cyclospora outbreak have now been reported. In Michigan, health officials say 2 people died after being infected with the parasite that causes explosive diarrhea.
So now people aren't just getting sick, they're actively dying from this. The CDC still has no idea how it's spreading, yet the number of cases keeps going up. Is this outbreak even natural, or did someone create the perfect disease to make thousands of people sick all across the US?